2 months ago, I beheaded my Echeverria Romeo and my Echeverria Taurus or Taurus. And this is now the result 2 months later. The cutting that was taken from the mother plant, I've already planted it in its own pot. And this one, I'm just growing this to have roots. So this has been sitting in this pot for the last few weeks. That's because the bottom of the plant has already dried up, and so it's time to encourage it to root up. Hello there, my name is Liz, a self-confessed succulent addict. Welcome to my channel, Growing Succulents. So these two beauties here are my Echeverria Gavoidis Romeo, which I also beheaded or head chopped, as I prefer to call it, on the 31st of January 2021. So this is now the 1st of April. So 2 months. And the progress of these plants now is, so one of them hasn't rooted up yet, and this is because I did not take off more leaves than I should have. So this was intentionally done so that you can see the difference between a beheaded plant that has less leaves taken off from the bottom compared to the one that has a lot of leaves taken off. So this is also Romeo, but I've taken a lot, you can see. So one side is flat with all the leaves, and the one on the left hand side I've taken more leaves. So you look at the top, so this has longer leaves in comparison to the one on the left hand side, but this one on the left, having less leaves, has taken root. So those little roots, so 3 roots I can see on my screen here. I have to, yep, that's 3 pieces of root. This one doesn't have any. So this goes to show the importance of when you do beheading or head chopping, you really have to remove some leaves from the bottom of the plant. So that's blurring up again. So now I've just been sitting them here. Look, there's water in the bottom. So that's a bit of soil weather really that I put in the bottom, and it's not touching it. So I'm just sitting it there just to give it some moisture, but without getting it wet. So this one has been growing happily. Now, in comparison to, so this is Romeo. My Taurus over here, my beautiful Taurus, is much bigger, but it also shows that the leaves are all dried up. This Taurus has got more encouragement than the Romeos over here. So this Taurus, about a couple of weeks ago, I've already put it on this pot, actually about a month ago. So instead of laying it on the air like I do, or over a pot, over water, I decided to put it on a pot like I normally do. So this is my normal drill. So after drying it on something like this, I don't put water normally, then I put it on the soil just to encourage it to grow roots. And look at all the roots on this one. But then again, I've noticed that Taurus do actually grow much faster than the Romeo. So this, okay, I'll just put that there because we're going to work with that, because the video is about hydrating this baby. So can we actually soak it up like this one I'm doing here now? So I've got this PVN here that's been soaking here for a day only. It's got a lot of roots already. Look at that. So that's already got some roots before, but now it just got activated by being soaked here. Now this one that I bought from someone, and it was really dehydrated, and I didn't expect her to give me a really almost dead plant. It's really hard, like cardboard, but it was much harder before, and you can see the root is all quite long. Look at that. And now there's new root. That's new root growing in there. So, and then that one got activated, that root as well, because showing the lighter color. So anyway, so that one now has been soaking there for about a month. And this one now, so this is the top half of my mother or my oldest PVN that has died, and I chopped it off, and now it's growing and now soaking up more, and I'm gonna leave that to soak up there until all those leaves would have puckered up or plump up. So this one now, I'll show you how to even entice it more to grow roots quicker. So I've got plain water, and this is my soil wetter. So this is a different brand to what I use. So I use a couple of different brands of soil wetter, but it's basically liquid compost and seaweed. So now I'm just going to add a little bit to my water. So this is just guesstimate, so it's more of the color than the amount. So I'm used to just guesstimating, and then I'll put the lid on and shake this up. There you go. So that looks beautiful now. Okay, so it sort of looks dark. Okay, I put it on the, okay, so there you go. You can see in the bottom there's some color coming out in there. Okay, so that's how I like them. Now I've got some containers here in front of me, so I'm just gonna dispense them. So I'll put some here. Oopsie. Some more than others, because this is what I want to do. Now this one now has got a little bit of root, so I want to encourage it to root up. So I just want to do the level that it will. I just want to make sure that it's touching, so it's probably this one here. There you go. So you can see that it is getting wet. Well, I put that on a tissue there. Okay, so you can see that's wet. Okay, so that's perfect. And so I'm going to leave it there. Now this one here, I actually saw one tiny root in there as well. So I'm just going to encourage this to grow more roots. So I'm going to put that there. Now I'm just going to push you in to see. Yep, it's already wet. See? So that's perfect. And now this one, I could leave this here just to show you, but I really want to encourage it to root up really fast. So I'm going to put it on the highest one here, so the tallest. So you can see the level and all the roots are touching. And if we tip that out, so you can see that, look at that, that's wet, okay? So it's touching there. And that would encourage it to root up and suck up all the water or the moisture from our little container here, and it will plump up the leaves. So you can see the leaves all wrinkly and really thin. Hang on, I'll just put it in the side. So that's all a sign, even the bottom. See, look, there you go. That's actually better in the bottom. There you go. So it's all wrinkled up. And so we put that there, and the this is now April 10, so that's 9 days later since we soaked these babies up, and we're gonna go and check them up. Okay, first, just get this out of the way. The really black has now gone green. It almost sounds like gangrene, but anyway, and it has softened up as well. Okay, but anyway, I'll take out this PVN, and this PVN, look at the roots, it's all grown, but look at the back of the leaves. It's all, most of it has puckered up. Like it's now much healthier looking plant. So before, remember, it was all wrinkled, but then now you can see that that is filling up. So she's getting plump. So halfway, so that could still soak up a few more days. Look at this, and softened up as well. So before it was like really hard. So I felt really bad when I got this, but I couldn't say. It was like, why are you giving me a really dead plant? But it's not. It's come back to life. So anyway, that's all good. But it just needs a little bit more encouraging. So I need to soak that there. But anyway, I'm going to put the PVN in there as well. So I might need to do that tomorrow because it's already late at night and it's getting cold, and I think it's only like 4 degrees or something. It's freezing now, so it seems like winter is coming sooner than what I'm hoping for. But anyway, this one's now, so let's go check this one first. So this one is this one first, the second one, because that one is a little bit dramatic because that one didn't have any root, or there was one root. So anyway, this one now, let's go. Look at the roots, and look how long that is. So 9 days. 9 days, and I think there was three roots before. Just show this in the light. Look, 3 roots. So for comparison, I don't know what the video footage I've got, but anyway, so 3 roots before, and look how many roots. Lots of roots. Don't even want to count. Now this one, the big one, okay, this one already got plenty of roots, but now, oh, look how long that is. Oh my goodness. So it's got a lot more roots now. So the good thing about doing this is that way you can pot this up and soak the whole plant. And being a Taurus or a Romeo, they're quite fussy. They don't like being soaked because they tend to rot if they have too much water. But in this case, now that it has a lot of roots, it can afford to take in the water from the roots and not through the leaves. So now that's still wrinkly, and I could still leave this here for a few more days, which is what I'm actually gonna do. So now that's just gonna soak up more. So I would still leave it until I'm happy with the condition of the leaves, that it's already plump up. Even if it's halfway, that'd be good. But then now, the last but not the least, of course, this one only had 1 root, 1 teeny weeny like little red dot, and okay, you can see already, look how much roots there is. So from 1 root to a whole lot of roots in there. And also see, that's halfway, it's all green and sort of plump, and halfway it's sort of wrinkly, so it's absorbing the water, so which is a good thing. So that's it. There you go. So when you do buy your cuttings, or when you buy cuttings, the important thing is to dry it up first. Or once the cutting dries up or calloused off, then you can do this water therapy. Okay, so I call this now, so succulent rooting therapy. That's what we're gonna call this. So anyway, that's all, folks. And look at that, the roots. Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyway, got a whole heap of lot of things going on in here. There's a whole lot of things going on. Yeah, baby. Yeah, okay, I was gonna do my Elvis impression, but anyway, I'm not gonna torture you with that. But anyway, there you go. I'm really, 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 really ecstatic with the result here. Look at that. Look at the roots. Unreal. Okay. Now, don't be afraid to go soak up your babies. As long as you've got sea salt, you can also use agar. You can make your own DIY soil wetter. So there's a link in the description box for a website called Gardening Australia, where they have a recipe for a DIY agar soil wetter. Okay guys, thanks for watching guys, and go have fun with your cuttings. So, but this one, I'm really ecstatic with my undermist because I can't believe that you've all greened up. Look at that. Okay, so now hang on. There you go. I normally have the leaves over there. Go the leaves over there on the other side. Okay, you can stretch out now. Yeah. Oh, I broke a root. Never mind. Okay, you can go back in there then. That's what you want to do. Go sit there. Oh, sorry. Sorry, PVN. Oh my God. Okay, there you go.